Physical media man, physical media man, physical media man. What'd you buy? Was it something good?
What's up, guys? Physical Media Man back here again for another Physical Media Man Monday video. I have a unboxing or showing off of a donation of VHS tapes. A friend of the show, Reed, who made the Physical Media Man logo, one of his customers gave him some VHS tapes. I don't know how that came about, or she was talking about him and he probably brought me up or something and ended up getting them from them and giving to me. So thanks a lot, Reed. I really appreciate it, as well as also obviously making the logo was so awesome too. So really cool of him to send these my way. I've gone through them a little bit, but I haven't seen everything, so there might be some surprises here. But anyways, before I get started, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, leave feedback, do a lot of good stuff down below. I'll leave the links to my Instagram page, my Physical Media Man Store Instagram page, my Facebook page for the Physical Media Man / Physical Media Man Store, my Facebook page for non-media related items, the Hodgepodge Garage, my email, my eBay, my Twitter, and my Letterboxd account. So yeah, I had to wear the Blockbuster shirt for this. It kind of reminds me of, I think one summer they had a deal where I paid like $10 or something, and the whole summer I was able to rent VHS tapes for free. This was like right when DVDs were kind of getting bigger. So I watched a lot of things I probably wouldn't have watched otherwise. So brings back a lot of memories, and I really enjoy putting VHS tapes on display in the movie room as kind of decoration and things like that. I don't watch VHS tapes as much anymore, but I definitely do sometimes. And some of these I definitely don't have on DVD or Blu-ray or anything, so I might check them out that way. And if I'm interested, upgrading them or keeping them regardless and putting them on display or doing something. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started. First up, we got Alfred Hitchcock and Rear Window. Have watched this one, really enjoyed it, so I'll probably keep this to put on display. Everything of Hitchcock's I've really liked. I haven't watched a ton, but yeah, this one is a great one. Let's see, I don't know where to put them. All right, here we go. Next up is a John Wayne one I have not seen, and The Quiet Man. Next up, we got another whoopee. We got Ghost with Patrick Swayze and Demi Moore as well. A really good film. So I might put that one on display here and there. Next up, definitely we'll put this one on display around Christmas time. Such a great film. We got It's a Wonderful Life. So that's pretty neat. I don't think I had seen that one. This one I had seen was in there. Another one I'll probably put on display, and I have the Blu-ray of. I haven't watched this probably since high school, but really enjoyed reading the book and enjoyed watching the movie too. And this is a cool looking artwork on this one. We got To Kill a Mockingbird with Gregory Peck. Next up is something I have not seen. We got Lilies of the Field. I'll have to check this out. Next up, we got some Keanu. I think I have this on DVD. I have not yet checked it out. We got A Walk in the Clouds. Thought this was pretty neat too. I don't know if it's supposed to be any good or not. It didn't look like there was much other things like this from what I saw, but we got some Vincent Price and The House of the Seven Gables. So this might be another display piece around October. I don't know. I'll have to check this one out though. It's kind of stuck. There we go. Next up's one I haven't seen. It's a two-discer or two-taper, I should say. We got Elizabeth Taylor and Cleopatra. We got some more Hitchcock and Rebecca. Don't really know too much about this. We got Wuthering Heights, Samuel Goldwyn, and classic black and white with original theatrical trailer. So there's another. So I think there's quite a bit of old titles here that I'll have to check out and see if I'm interested in. Next up, we got Friendly Persuasion. Not familiar with this one either. Gary Cooper, Anthony Perkins, and Dorothy McGuire. Next up, we got Orson Welles and Joan Fontaine and Jane Eyre. Another one I'm not familiar with. I think this is supposed to be a pretty good Western, if I'm not mistaken. We got Gary Cooper and Grace Kelly in High Noon. Not really familiar with this either. We got a Classic Romances, The Ghost and Mrs. Muir, Gene Tierney, Rex Harrison, George Sanders. We got some Les Mis with Richard Jordan and Anthony Perkins. We got some David Copperfield with W.C. Fields. I might have to check this out. My dad was a big W.C. Fields fan back in the day. We got Mrs. Mike, another one I'm not familiar with. Here's another one I'll have to put on display around Christmas. We got A Christmas Carol with Alistair Sim as Scrooge. Next up, we got Silas Marmor with Ben Kingsley, who I am familiar with him, but I don't know anything about this. This is kind of different. We got On Golden Pond, and this is a wider. You can kind of see how much more wide it is. It's got a little. It just comes out of there. Well, that's different. It's kind of cool. And lastly, from this bag, we got A Tale of Two Cities in clamshell. So yeah, we got 3 more to go through here. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff in here that I have not watched or I'm not familiar with, but I look forward to doing some research on and checking out and all that good stuff. All right, let's see if I can get them back in there a little bit. All right. On to the next. Here's something I think I'll try to check out. I always enjoy documentaries and stuff, but for whatever reason, I'm not always in the mood for them. But whenever I sit down and watch them, I usually enjoy them. So I'll have to check this out. We got TR, the story of Theodore Roosevelt, and this is a double VHS, approximate run time of 240 minutes. Next up, I might have to put on display here and there. We got The Wizard of Oz. I remember watching this quite a bit growing up. This is the 50th anniversary. It's got a little booklet there. So that's kind of cool. This was one I had seen, intrigued. I'll have to try to check it out. It does say it is an award winner. Award of Excellence. We got Courage Mountain with a young looking Charlie Sheen there. So I might have to check this out. 92 minutes. Next up, we got some Ma and Pa Kettle at Waikiki. Sure that's interesting. Next up, we got some Walter Matthau, Ingrid Bergman, and Goldie Hawn and Cactus Flower. Don't know anything about this one. That sounds like a great cast. I'll have to try to check that out. We got The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn with Mickey Rooney. We got Gene Kelly in Brigadoon. We got some Les Mis, the musical that swept the world in concert. Here's another one for maybe display during Christmas time. We got Prancer. Some of this was actually filmed in Indiana. The house mainly. I don't know if the rest was, but the house, that the big brick house. Next up, we got the Jungle Book starring Sabu. Don't know if I've watched that version. 109 minutes. We got some Shirley Temple and the Little Princess. Here's another. Now this is sweet. This is gonna look cool in the movie room or around the house on display around Christmas time. We got Miracle on 34th Street, the original, which I'd never seen until a year or two ago and really, really enjoyed. I think I already have this in the collection, so if someone's interested, let me know. Or if you're interested in any of this stuff, I'll let you know if I'm wanting to part with it or not. Here we got Casper. We got Peter O'Toole and Man of La Mancha. Not familiar with that. I just threw that. The King and I. Elizabeth Taylor and Courage of Lassie. We got Heidi with Shirley Temple. Kind of cool. All right, back into the bag they go. All right, 2 down, 2 to go. Leave the smaller bag for last. All right. You got a Best Picture winner and The Bridge on the River Kwai, which I have not yet watched. Got some more John Wayne and Back to Baton. Or Bataan, I don't know if I said that right or wrong. Next up we got Battleground. Next up we got Errol Flynn and Ronald Reagan in Desperate Journey. We got The Bridge at Remagen. Next up, I have this on Blu-ray, I believe, and have not yet watched because I got the sequel or whatever with Harrison Ford. We got the Guns of Navarone. Next up, with Burt Lancaster and Montgomery Clift, we got From Here to Eternity. A lot of older titles that I look forward to trying to check out. Next up, we got Judy Davis and Sam Neill in One Against the Wind. Hallmark Hall of Fame. Interesting. We got some more Rodgers and Hammerstein in South Pacific. We got A Walk in the Sun. Burt Lancaster and the Train. This is one I have on DVD that has, I think, a Kino release now that I need to check out and see if I want to upgrade or not. I think this one's supposed to be very good. We got Katharine Hepburn and Humphrey Bogart in The African Queen. Have to check that one out too. I don't believe I have this on any format, so that'll be a good one to watch, and artwork's cool, so I'll probably keep it if I like it. Here we got D-Day 50th Anniversary original black and white television version. Not television version, just black and white version of The Longest Day. This is also a 2-taper. Here's another 2-taper in Pearl Harbor. That's kind of cool. Some more John Wayne and Reunion in France. Another 2-taper of Schindler's List. Next up we got The Attic, The Hiding of Anne Frank. And then this one I'll probably, which I think, yeah, up behind me there, I have this on VHS already. I might put it next to it or something. It just has cool artwork, I think, no matter what, almost. This is a 1943 Best Picture winner, one I've watched once and really, really enjoyed. We got Humphrey Bogart, Ingrid Bergman, and Casablanca. All right. Or Casablanca, I don't know. I said that right or wrong. All right. One more left. All right. Okay. Here we go. We got some Julie Andrews and Max von Sydow and Richard Harris in Hawaii. Also a 2-disc or 2-taper. We got a clamshell of The Secret Garden, which I need to revisit. I feel like I've watched this when I was younger and I don't really remember it. We got some more John Wayne and Rio Lobo. We got Terror of the Third Reich. This one I might put on display at some point too. We got some more Rodgers and Hammerstein and The Sound of Music, another 2-taper. Watched this one in choir in high school. Yeah, it's a good music, good film. Just really long. We got George Washington Part 1 and 2. Yeah, not familiar with that really. This one I also might put on display. We watched this during the Mid-Level Media Western Month. Really like this one. We got Shane. Of course, always there was so much that went into how they made the tape artwork. It's just cool. Oh, George Washington Part 3. Here's another documentary. It's probably pretty interesting. We got a film by Ken Burns, Lewis and Clark, The Journey of the Core of Discovery. Yeah, I'll check that out. We got George Washington, The Forging of a Nation. Almost done here. We got Eisenhower, A Place in History, plus The Fight for the Sky. And lastly, we got War and Peace. All right. So thanks again, Reed. I really appreciate the donation. A lot that I'm looking forward to checking out. Some that I'm really looking forward to putting on display, especially those Christmas ones. And like I said, there's a lot there that I have not seen. So I wasn't like super excited on certain ones that maybe I end up being real excited for after I watch them. So, but I'm really looking forward to checking all those out. And like I said, I'm really thankful to Reed. I really appreciate it. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this different video here, and look forward to making next week's video, and hope you guys follow along. So this is Physical Media Man signing off. Physical Media will never die. Physical Media Man. Physical Media Man. Physical Media Man.